Wisdom is the key to thrive.
And knowledge to share.
Rise with the wise.
صباح النور.
أيوة أكيد. Bonjour, good morning.
It is.
صباح
How are you guys today?
Very good.
All good, all good.
Welcome everyone to our first episode of The Wise.
Of the wise.
Yeah. And
Where wisdom flows.
what we do here is that we rise.
With the wise.
Yes. Knowledge is the key for everything. There is no problem that you have in your whole life that nobody wrote about it.
True.
Okay, you're having muscle spasm. You go to
You find a book on muscle spasm.
you will find a book.
Book.
You'll find something in the medicine about it. You want to know how to suture your shirt? No, YouTube now has also brought a lot of value and a lot of knowledge for free for all this humanity. I believe YouTube
And not only YouTube, so many other
social media platforms.
Yes, absolutely.
People now are shouting and screaming with their knowledge, and you have to be picky. And also, I want to say that you have to know that sometimes not everything is correct. For example, if you learned a wrong sport move from somebody who's an amateur on social media, it can lead to an injury. For example, if you watch a video and the person there said that you have to lift more weights when you go to gym, you have to increase your weight. You can imagine when you go to gym and you did it, it will be an injury for you. Or even if he said about a move to do it in a certain way and it was wrong, you will end up bad. That's why you have to be picky in the social media and the knowledge you do. Also in the books, not all the books are white. Some books are a little bit dark. And we all know that, for example, the press, like for Machiavelli, it's a controversial book. A lot of people talk about it, that this book is dark. It talks about how to manipulate others and on and on. You have to really read the book to see how much that guy went to the dark side of humanity and the dark side of the human behavior, and explained and also gave tips for you. I mean, he was because Niccolo Machiavelli wrote the books for the prince, which was ruling at his time as a gift, and he wrote about not very straight way on how to gain power and how to obtain power and how to eliminate the others.
Right. So when you say that we also have to form a habit in reading,
You have to form.
So,
yes.
Do you personally formed a habit like reading every day, every other 2 days? How do you do it? How exactly do you do it?
I work 4 days per week because I work in a hospital as an emergency nurse, as you both know, and now our fans will know that. So I try to make my reading first of all as an audiobooks, as an audio manner.
Because your job is very demanding, right? So
my job is very demanding, and I work.
When do you find time in 24 hours? Everybody has 24 hours.
Everybody has 24 hours. So I leave home on my way from home to work. I put audiobooks. I have an audiobooks application, and it has a lot of features like you can stop, you can also increase the speed of the speaker. You can pause it. You can put a bookmark to go back for it afterwards. So
great. So people in order to
listen.
save time.
So I listen to these audiobooks. Right. One more thing I try to do is I try to recap books that I previously read from time to time by watching them as a resume on YouTube videos, because there's a lot of people that makes resumes for books on the YouTube, and you can really take
on
that
YouTube and even Google.
Yes,
Google has
that elixir of the book, that juice of the book, you can read it in 10-15 minutes, and you can take 60-70% of the benefit of the book. I can say like that. And also putting a certain time. I'm the kind of guy that plans the day. I plan my day.
How do you plan your day? Do you plan it the day before, or do you plan it in the morning?
I do both. It's up to the time when I go back home. It's up to my free time. So let's say I went back home late and tired and hungry, and I want to take a shower and I just want to sleep. I just want to get knocked out on the pillow. So
or the pillow gets knocked out on you.
So
on how many pillows do you sleep?
That's another conversation. So I sleep on 1, 2. I sleep with 3 pillows.
See how very simple things can be very complicated for humans being.
Yes, and sometimes even the minor thing that you think you are doing right, you are doing it wrong for all of your life.
And that sucks all of your energy. That's why I asked you, like, how do you plan your day? A day before or the morning itself? Some of the books are suggesting that you should plan your day the day before or the the evening before.
The evening before, okay.
Even thinking about what you're gonna wear, right?
Yes.
For jobs like yours, it's very simple. You have the uniform. For people going to work every day, just that energy into choosing the clothes
Yes.
can actually
The choices, because you have it's making you're making a choice. You're spending energy on choosing. Yes.
absolutely.
Totally understand that.
So a phenomenal.
So Adnan, you're gonna get scrubs with the owl logo.
I wish that.
By the way, it's a new logo.
Yay! A new logo, the eagle. It's
Okay.
gonna fly. He is flying actually.
Did you just say
It's flying.
eagle?
No?
It's an owl.
I did.
Did
I
she
did.
just say eagle?
That's it. I think you
I
can
look.
see an eagle.
It depends on the angle that you look at. Like I look from top.
I'm just saying, it's an owl.
It's
I
very
can
early
see
morning.
it even in
It's
the
very
night.
early
Let's
morning,
even close the lights. It's an owl.
It's very early morning, guys.
Okay.
And we have good lights. The people don't see me blushing, so it's fine.
All right, so Adnan, about your work now, could I know like how many years have you been working down here in UAE?
In the UAE specifically.
Yes, maybe your past
Yep.
experience with the same field in Lebanon as well.
Yes. I came to Lebanon in the late August 2020, and you know that was a Corona time. So I came during Corona times. I survived the 2021, and that year almost every day I faced one or two COVID positive patients. So the experience was nice. I would not say nice because I don't like people to get sick, and it's not nice to see people in such.
So you
such
mean
pandemic.
nice as in an experience to
Nice,
bring out
nice
your...
in the meaning of unique.
Okay. You're-
Because hopefully you will never face it again, especially in your young
Pandemic,
age, facing a pandemic, people coming with similar symptoms. You're working with double mask or with a big mask that you can barely breathe, and you're wearing all this personal protective equipments, and you're sweating in them, and you're pushing and you're working and you're getting dehydrated. You're trying to go and drink some water in a way that you cannot disinfect yourself. You come to visit your parents and you're scared that you will bring something to their home. So try to take a good shower, sanitize everything that you own before visiting your parents, especially if they are
Aged,
old.
yeah.
Yes, traveling is essential. I believe that everyone at a specific time or in a certain time has to leave his country and go for another country to build new experiences and to face and make friends with different nationalities and different mentalities, because it can really open your mind and open your soul. Because life is bigger than your country. Life is bigger than the home that you stay with your parents. Life is bigger than the comfort of your bed. There's a lot of experiences to do. So get up, take a vigilant choice, go up there, change the country, and if things are not working in your country or in your home or in the place where you are staying in, or even at your work, have the strength and go there. But make sure that when the place that you're going to has some kind of an opportunity, or maybe you're establishing something there, or maybe at least you have someone there, so you will not get lost or suffer from solitude when going there.
Is that one of the reasons that you chose to come to UAE?
My father was here already since 4 years, so
Okay.
I said if things went wrong and I didn't find job easily, or if I faced difficulties, I didn't know how to go, where to go.
So this was the first time actually.
The first time I traveled,
UAE.
yes, it was the first time I traveled, and it was a whole new experience for me. I enjoyed it, every single moment of it, in the bad and in the good. The bad grows you, the good satisfies you and brings you joy, and life is a ride.
And the best makes you wise.
yes. It's a wisdom journey. Life is a wisdom journey. When you will die, Aatef, you will be that will be the wisest moment in your life, because at that time you had the most
It's looking
experiences.
for my death so fast. I'm just thinking.
It's not now. It's not now.
So, as you mentioned, it's the transition from Lebanon to UAE, leaving family members behind. Is
So-
there a sense of loneliness or something? Let's put it this way:
Nostalgia.
missing home.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
Yeah. The hardest part in traveling is nostalgia.
you missed that corner shop of Lebanon where you used to probably have your favorite
Snacks
or
and food, yes, obviously.
something that you don't get in Dubai.
See, the hardest part in traveling is nostalgia. I believe so. This is the hardest part, and I think this is the only hard part in traveling is nostalgia. That day, I remember I was in the hospital hospital and I saw one patient passing by, and for a second I felt something because that lady looked a lot like my younger sister. So I saw her and I felt like, oh my god, I was like admiring that girl, looking to her very well, because I was seeing somehow my sister and that lady. So this is hard, and you only connect with them via social media, via texting apps, via Zoom calls or video calls.
So this is the best way to cope right now in today's fast-paced
video calls.
Yeah.
Video calls. But I will tell you, there's nothing like being with them, because when you are with your family, you can feel them, you can guide them. You are seeing every single detail of the daily lives. Even though they go to school, they come back, but in the end of the day, you can see them. You can see what's wrong. You can see what's good. And some things are felt. Some things are unseen but felt.
Did you find the family here in UAE?
Yeah.
I believe that I found the people that are like
family that you created.
Exceptional people I found here. Exceptional people. I'll start with you guys in the UAE. That guy became in a very short
good
term.
stuff about us now.
Yeah.
Finally, after he wants me dead, some good words, right?
So to sum it up, Adnan, go ahead.
I was just thinking for Adnan, he mentioned to us about the amazing people out here, what UAE is giving you back.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask, maybe even Veronica would agree, where do you see yourself? Like, what's the challenge you have, and where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 years? What do you want to achieve down here? Because, okay, you've met good people, but individually, because we're talking about you today, what do you want to take ahead with you in life? Is it a long-term thing that you want to stay here? If so,
yeah, I understand. Where I see in myself in 5 years, or how many years you
2 to 3 years, just
2 to 3 years.
Don't know.
Like I previously said, I'm a hard worker, and as you know, I'm a hustler. So I take it day by day, and I try to make the best out of the day. Success builds success. I try my best to be successful in the small details and everything that I do minorly, and I believe in 2-3 years. Let's talk career-wise, let's talk personal-wise, and let's talk sport-wise also. So career-wise, because I'm doing my best in my job and where I'm doing, I see myself promoted. I see myself in better positions, whether in my facility or another facility, wherever the opportunity comes to me. In my personal life, I see myself even helping my family more. I see my sister graduating from her university. Hopefully, this is her last year, and coming here in Dubai and starting her own success story also here in the UAE. On the other side, on the podcast, I want this podcast to grow and grow. And as you guys know, there will be guests, there will be people with us, there will be a lot of experts and people of wisdom that's gonna be here, and I want to share their knowledge, their experience, their life journey with all the people that watches our podcast. This is the first episode, but the journey is gonna be a lot more adventurous and joyful, not only for us, but for everyone who listens to this podcast, and for everyone who watches this podcast and follow us. Let's say the one step at a time.
Yes,
one step at a time.
Absolutely. I like it to call it.
Personal-wise, I want to adjust a lot of things in my life, like my social media time, sometimes my time management, the food choices that I make. I know that most of my choices are healthy, but I want to make it healthier, even more organized. There's some goals in my life that I want to achieve them, knowledge-wise, and
we will have health experts we will have health experts to help us with that as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
Share their beautiful knowledge, as we say in this podcast, and it's all about the wisdom for brain.
Yes.
And sharing the knowledge.
So in brief, I want to become wiser, and I want to make everything that I have, or I own, or I have access to, or I have control on, better. Because some things we don't have control on in this life, and we all know that. Focus on what we can control and make the best out of it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
As you mentioned yourself, this podcast will help you achieve all those goals. As Veronica as well said, all the best people that we know or in our circle, we're going to bring on board here to share their knowledge. So your health, your personal goals, your hobbies, anything to do that we could help, we're going to share our knowledge, or they would, and we would have them here.
Yep.
So
exactly.
And also give people from outside an overview what's the UAE offering to young people.
And also
obviously this years or after Corona, it seems like the population of immigrants are increasing. So we wanna open and viewer eye on what's going on in this region.
Totally. And I also visualize this podcast to be multilingual. So
Absolument.
Hindi, French, Russian,
English,
Arabic.
Arabic.
English is already there,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about the additional language, and Arabic also, and
Moldovan.
Moldovan
Yes,
also.
we forgot.
Let's not forget where she's coming from.
Yes. God bless.
All right.
Okay, that was a short hour.
Okay. So let's cut it down.
Yes.
Cut
I
it
think
out.
that one-
Thank you so much,
you.
guys. Thank you, Aatef.
Thank you.
Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you,
Adnan.
Adnan.
Thank you guys for watching
Aatef.
us. And just
Follow,
wait for the next
subscribe, and tell
Yes.
us what you think.
And yes, please like.
Yep.